Hey guys, and welcome to Journey Ryan Live right here on My Psychic Connection. I hope everybody is having a great Memorial Day if you're here in the States. If you're not, I just hope you're having a great day. I hope everybody is sharing us out far and wide as we can. I want to see all those beautiful emojis. Guys, do remember we have an emoji contest going on. The person who posts the most emojis will get a reading, a 3-card reading with the Sacred Forest deck. So guys, I can't wait to see who the winner is tonight. All right. I hope everybody is sharing. Make sure you guys are sharing us everywhere. We're going to try to get to as many places and as many people as we possibly can. And guys, let's see those beautiful numbers rise. We are trying to get as many people as we possibly can on our YouTube channel. So guys, if you haven't tuned into our YouTube channel, make sure you do that. We got some great content on there. We've got Tarot Card of the Day. Actually, it's now called Card of the Day with Cassidy the Card Slinger. We've got the Transits in You with Astro Squirrel, and we've got the Angel Numbers with Destiny K. So guys, make sure you're checking out all that YouTube content as more YouTube content is coming out. We're going to be talking about birthdays. We're going to be doing horoscopes. There's all kinds of great stuff coming to the channel. I can't wait for you guys to all check it out. Yes, guys, I haven't gotten a new chair yet, so this one keeps going. I keep going, hi guys, bye guys. So I hope everybody is doing good. I'm seeing all these beautiful faces. I see all these beautiful emojis. Guys, make sure when you're on our YouTube channel that you're giving us a thumbs up. If you are on our Facebook channel, make sure you guys are giving us those big fat hearts. We absolutely love those. And sharing is caring, and we love the love here. So let's go ahead and get those out as much as we can. Guys, I know it's a holiday weekend. I didn't have anything to do other than the show, so I started working on my house, and then I was like, I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Why isn't the phone ringing? So it was a little bit different for me because you guys know me. I'm always doing something. I'm always taking calls and doing psychic readings, and it's just been like very interesting not to do them on a Monday. And I'm so happy that tomorrow is Tuesday. I'm going to jump back on the lines. I love talking to everybody and helping people. So that's just something that helps me get through my day. And plus, guys, the magazine's going to be coming out too. I get my articles in for that. And just absolutely fun-filled. And everything's organized. But that's the thing. Everything I've been putting together is organized. And guys do know that when you guys are trying to organize stuff, that you guys put things in, I would say, put them in order for yourself. Try to go, okay, I can take care of this, or I can do this. It helps. I try to get plans of like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to get there. So that's where I'm seeing what my next step is or how long it's going to take me. I try to give myself space, give me me time. As a matter of fact, I kind of stepped away. I was doing some painting. I decided to pull out some watercolors and start painting some beautiful scenes. And I was really excited and happy about that. All right, guys, I know you're tired of hearing about that. So let's go ahead and make sure, again, we are sharing out far and wide as we can. Let's see those love hearts, those beautiful hearts. We absolutely love those. Guys, if you are on our YouTube channel, give us a thumbs up. Make sure you guys are sharing out. We got new content coming out every day. All right, so remember, emojis, emojis, emojis. Let's see those beautiful emojis. And also, let's see who we got first on this beautiful list tonight. Who do we got? We got Gemma. Gemma says, once again, I have a dentist this week. Laugh out loud. It's for a root canal. The last one was quite traumatic. Doesn't fully work on me. The anesthesia doesn't fully work on me, and sedation isn't used in the UK. Will I keep my anxiety under control? My thing for you, and what I can say is that we need to breathe when this comes down to it. I know that it sounds funny. You're like, oh, I've heard that before. Breathe. Everybody just tells me to breathe because you need to. You need to be able to control your heart rhythm. You need to be able to control all the things that that we need here. So I definitely feel like everything that you've got going on, as long as you can control how you're breathing. How do I put this? Try to find your calm place. Try to find something that helps you. Maybe if you want, drink some calming tea. You know, chamomile always helps with the anxiety. Sage, things that make you mellow. You do not want to go in there hyperventilating and doing things like that. Carry a stone in your pocket that helps calm you down. Something like a worry stone. If you got a worry stone, you know, you can rub that while you're trying to calm your energies down. Get those anxieties out. Let the rock absorb that anxiety. You definitely don't need it. All right, Gemma, I know that's a serious thing for you, and I know that your anxieties are taking over, but do not let them. You've been doing good so far. You want to rock and roll and move it forward. I see that you got this. You should be good. I see no problems there. So, honey, get yourself breathing and move yourself forward. Okay. Thank you so much for your question. I do appreciate it. And girl, you got this. Don't you worry. All right. So guys, we got some rules here too. If you would like to get a question, make sure you put a specific question, because general questions we do on the website. We do not do them here live on the radio and on our lives. So guys, make sure that if you have a question for us, you give us a specific question. Generals will be skipped. Even if you pay for a donation, you need to have a specific question. If you want a mediumship question, make sure you guys donate for a mediumship, because mediumship is definitely a donated reading. Okay, it does say on the donation list. It will show you medium. That's the one you got to click on, and that's how you will be able to get a mediumship question answered. Again, if you ask them without donation or anything like that, we'll just go ahead and skip that one and move along. And I'm pretty sure when we get to your name, you don't want to be missed out. So make sure we post that specific question to put on the list. All right. If you have put in a donation, guys, let's get that question out there. We do need a question from the one person who's put out a donation. So let's go ahead and get a question out to me so that way we can grab your question. All right. Let's go ahead and take the next person in line. Who do we got? All right, we got a 6-minute reading. Whoop, whoop. All right, we got Glenafee. Says, I'm moving to New York to Colorado. I just applied to an amazing apartment. Want to know if I will be approved. Also, will my job let me work remotely? I have not told them yet and waiting for a lease. And if you have time, tell me about love. Okay, so honey, I'm going to just jump to the love thing right now, right away. When it comes to love, that's on the back burner. It's not even, I mean, yes, we all want love, but this is something that I feel is on the back burner. You've got too many things that you got. She says, darn, a typo. Girl, don't worry. I can read through that. I'm good. I've been doing this a long time. All right. So, but the thing is that when it comes down to you right now, love is definitely something that's going to be on the back burner while you're trying to find your job and situate and get this apartment put together. I really do feel like things are going to come together for you. So don't you worry. I did see that this will come together. As it comes for the job, the lease will, I feel like by the end of this week, if not the end of this week, Monday, but not longer than that, that they're going to let you know about, the acceptance of your application. So from there, you'll be able to move forward. That way you can go ahead and tell your job, hey, listen, I'm going to be moving. Will I be able to do my job remotely? From what I can tell, you're going to get some mixed signals here right off the bat, but I do see you being able to do this job remotely. I don't feel like it's going to stop from there. So I definitely feel like they'll be like, yeah, okay, we'll figure out how to do this. They start doing it because technically you don't need to be there in order to do the job that you're doing right now. So I definitely feel like, yes, this is going to open doors and move you forward. So what I can tell you is that It's going to take a little bit of discussion. It is going to make you nervous. I'm not going to tell you that it's not, because like I said, you're going to get mixed signals on can you or can't you. The ultimate answer is yes, you can. And will they? Yes, I did see that. So get ready for that, because this is big change for you. And there's a lot of anxiety that's happening right now when it comes to this move. Even if this job were not to allow you to do remote, you would still be able to work and you would get a job quickly. But I do get the nervousness that follows this right now. And so communicating about it, I know you want to communicate. You want to say something about it right now. And that's something I keep seeing. It keeps playing. It's very strong. It's very heavy. So I want you to breathe. I need you to calm down, relax your energy. I want you to structure how you want to communicate this to your management team in order to get this job remotely. Now, what I can say to you is that if you wanted to do a test drive with it remotely, now is the time. Also, get yourself packed up. Start releasing yourself from some of the things that don't need to travel with you. It is time to let some things go. And that's a big deal for you, because the things you do have, you don't want to let go of, but some of the things you just don't need to keep. It's unnecessary. These are all things you don't use. They're just kind of sitting there to collect dust. And be like, one day I'll use that pasta maker. 5 years later, one day I'll use that pasta maker. No, don't do that to yourself. If you're not using it, let it go. I don't feel that you need. She goes, yeah, working on a garage sale. Absolutely. That was another thing that I saw. Sorry, my notes position. That you needed to work on. So get that taken care of. Do the things that you need to do. I feel like things are going to fall in place. But again, start cutting out the things that you no longer need. Start, talking with your close friends about your move and how you would like them to come and visit you. And she goes, one day I will fit into that outfit. Laugh my ass off. Yeah. So by the time and what I try to tell people too, is like, we buy these outfits like, oh, it's too small. But don't worry, guys. I stopped eating bread and gluten. I'm going to lose so much weight. By the time you lose that weight, the outfit that you were dying to get into is no longer in style. And you were not going to wear it. I will be in a full-time job in a year, or will it be a definite job? So the job that you currently have to do the remote is definite. So I definitely see that happening for you. Now, it's going to take a little bit of maneuvering and talking to, so it's not an easy yes. But the overall result will be yes. So you've got to put effort into making this happen, showing them that you can do it. And I really feel like it's all in the proof. So you'll need to be able to have to work from home and show them, hey, I can do this from here. Can you see? And they will start to get it. But when you go to do that, make sure you set yourself up for success. Make sure you are doing everything that you need possible, because this is going to be a test not only for you, but for the company to see if they're going to allow you to do this. Like I said, I definitely feel like you're going to be able to get it done, but I really don't feel like you're going to have to worry about too much here. It's showing me things will come together and you'll be in a good space. So I don't want you to worry too much on that. It shows me here that, yeah, it's definite. So, but again, she says, wow, I love that apartment. Do you see it? Yeah, it's what I said. The apartment. All right. So hang in there. Things are going to come together, but it's all about timing, and it's not a direct immediate. Okay. All right, guys. So there's a lot of Leo energy happening right now. And we got to love Mars for that, because it had that divorce became finalized between Cancer and Mars, and they're seeing other people. And apparently Cancer was playing in the moon a little bit. It was like, well, I'm going to dance around here for a minute. And, so the energies have been a little bit emotional, but then all of a sudden you start to feel that confidence, that strength. But also with that strength can also cause a weakness. She said, thank you. You're so welcome. but that confidence coming through gives you strength, but when presenting it to the world can make you lose the confidence. Don't lose what's being given to you. Don't allow this energy to slip away. It's a very artistic energy as well. I've been feeling very artistic. Like I was watercolors and, well, it was watercolors and wine, but I was still having a good time. And you know what? I allowed myself to have a little bit of freedom, a little playtime. It's not something you'll catch Journey doing very often. He's either building something, fixing a business, writing, creating content, always doing something. And for a change, I finally took a break for myself. And, I got out a big old bottle of wine and some watercolors and just went to town and had some fun. And you know what? I didn't stop until I finished. I had to get it done, but that was the Virgo in me. It was like, you can't leave it this way. I'm like, I know, shut up. The wine and Virgo inside me were arguing. But I had a blast, and I'm hoping everybody's taking this weekend and this time to really just reflect on themselves and maybe give themselves a moment of peace so they can move forward to have some relaxation, a creative outlet. It always helps. All right. Good stuff, good stuff. All right, guys, make sure we're sharing this out far and wide as we can. Let's go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got next? We've got Sabrina C. Sabrina says, hello. I have a total of 7 houses to view this week. Will one accept my rental application? It's been a mission. Haha. All right. So with that message there, I definitely felt like, yes, you would be able to get one, but you're wanting something that is out of reach right now. So make sure that you're choosing what's best for you right now, not what's best for you in the future. Because in the future, yes, your living status and situation will change. But currently, if you're living on a status that's not suiting your needs or is going to overwhelm you, all that's going to do is cause you stress. So don't be nitpicky. Allow yourself to be open to what's being presented to you at the moment, because later you're going to find yourself in a better situation. But if you overwhelm yourself, you could throw that whole future off, because then it'll put you down a spiral that you're going to go down this rabbit hole and you're not going to be able to get yourself out of. You'll be living in what if world, paycheck to paycheck. You don't want to be in that position, because it's showing me here that you wouldn't be able to save and do the things that you need to in order to build yourself up for, retirement and things like that when that comes into play. I know I like to save for retirement too, because, who the hell's taking care of me when I'm old? Me. That's who. And that's the same thing in your position. You want to be able to do these things and to, let's say, oh, you know what? I want to go to the beach. Boom. You got the money to go to the beach. Oh, I want to go here and I want to go there. You're going to be able to do these things rather than going, I don't know if I got the money. Take something simple. And that's what I'm being told. Don't complicate it. All right. So the bell snagged us, but that's okay. If you'd like more information, guys, you guys can donate to get a longer read. We have a 3, a 6, a mini, a medium, and a mega. So, guys, make sure you're checking out the donation list. We're going to try to get to as many people as possible. I hope everybody's been having a great this is a holiday weekend. So, to me, today's a weekend, even though technically it's just Manic Monday. All right. So, let's go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got? All right, we got Taylor. Hi, Journey. Mikel and I rekindle when I reach out to him. So it's not that you guys can't rekindle, because I don't feel like rekindling your guys' energy is hard to do. It's keeping you guys balanced because you both think the same way. So you both want the same things, but you want the energy to be focused on oneself. So while he's wanting it on him, you want it on you, it's clashing. It's clashing. So you guys have to kind of switch up how you want to do things. But I do feel like, yes, it's not hard to rekindle between the two of you because there's an absolute spark. But the problem is the spark turned into a forest fire and you're having troubles keeping it under control. So right now it's in control and you guys are capable of coming together and being like, oh yeah, I've missed you. And then all of a sudden you're like arguing out of nowhere about nothing. And it feels like something in the moment, but it really isn't anything. And that's what I'm seeing here. I'm not seeing that this is not healthy for you. And I would like to see something different for you. So what I can tell you right now is that you need to be able to move forward, do the things that you need to, breathe. Don't get caught up in the drama. You don't need to be in the drama. And I definitely feel like you guys can definitely rekindle this. But when you feel him trying to argue, stop it. Change the subject. Make sure you guys don't get into a place that will make you separate. But I definitely feel rekindling is there. Thank you so much, Taylor. I do appreciate your question. All right, guys, we've got a whole new magazine coming out in just a few days, life9magazine.com. Guys, check out the beautiful articles on there. I think we're on issue 5 now. Got a lot of great content, and you've got the transits for the entire month. You've got great interviews and great articles and all kinds of things in there. So guys, make sure you're checking that out. And there is a new part of that that's coming out that you guys can check that out. So, all right. If anybody, I just saw something about a missed message. So if anybody misses their question and we've read it, just go back to our YouTube channel, rewind where we have answered your question, and then you can watch it. That way you guys have it 24/7, and that way you can always go back to it. So guys, don't ever worry about if you miss your question, you can always go back to it. Also, I don't believe we've gotten to your question yet either. So I just wanted to make sure I post and said something about it. But guys, we've got a great summer lineup for you guys. We've got starting Monday, next Monday, Psychic K is taking over the 10 p.m. Spot. So guys, make sure you guys are checking out Psychic K, 10 p.m. Eastern on Mondays. On Tuesdays at 10, you're going to find Psychic Energy. She's amazing, guys. Make sure you're checking out her show. On Wednesdays at 10 p.m., you're going to find Psychic Brooke. Make sure you guys are coming in, tuning into her show. And then on Thursdays, we've got Psychic Rose. And then Fridays, we've got our VIP shows. This upcoming, not this Friday, but the first Friday of June, you're going to be able to catch me, Journey Ryan, on a VIP show. You guys will have to go over to journeyryanlive.com to find out the details on how to become a part of that show and how to get tickets in order to get your questions answered. All right. Well, guys, let's keep it going because we got another show after this one with Psychic Rose at 11 p.m. So, guys, make sure we're keeping tuned to that. But let's keep it going here. And I'm loving all these beautiful emojis, so many great ones. But let's go ahead and see who is next on this list. We got Diana. When will I be in a relationship? Well, Diana, you have to be open to one first. Let's start there. And opening yourself up, that means getting out there. I get that you're really sheltered at the moment. Like, you're not that you don't want to put forth effort, but I feel exhaustion, tired, don't have the energy to do that. I really do feel like the energy is definitely going to change. I do feel like things are going to, I see baby steps. So not necessarily a full-on relationship, but I do feel like there are dates coming, but we're looking at July, August timeframe. So it's a little bit later into the summer. I do feel as though that you can do this, but you've got to open yourself up. That means online. That means going out in person, going dancing. Get yourself out of the house. Your real connection is not someone you're going to meet online, just so you know that. It's going to be a physical, one-on-one, flesh to flesh meeting. It's not on camera. It's not nothing like that. You're going to meet the person that you're truly meant to be with. That person will be in person. Okay. So that's why I want you to get yourself out there so you can meet this person, because you definitely deserve love. But right now, with everything that's been going on in your life and you being tired, you just kind of shut it down and it feels like work, and it shouldn't feel like work. And you're right. It shouldn't feel like work. But right now, you're going to have to put energy towards it in order for love to come your way, because it's definitely not dropping it off in your lap. And I'm pretty sure UPS is not delivering it, or FedEx or DHS or GHL or whatever the name of these carriers are. Trust me, guys, it's not a sponsor. I'm just throwing out some things here. But I do want you to know that if you allow yourself to be open and move forward, you're going to get what you're looking for. So don't you worry. Things are all right. Thank you so much for your question. I do appreciate it. Love is definitely a hard one, and especially if we're in a place where it either, when you are in a relationship, you hear a lot of people go, I found my partner and I wasn't even looking for anybody. That's because they weren't putting so much effort and so much energy into, what they had going on. So I really feel as though that when we are putting too much pressure on ourselves, it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right. So then we're like, oh, well, this isn't fun. Or we force ourselves to be with somebody that we don't want to be with. I see that all the time, all the time. So, and Taylor telling me, okay, all right, Taylor. And I'd be getting a little mean. Yeah, I kind of felt like that energy was definitely there. So you guys have to, only one person can mean at one time. You guys both can't be mean at the same time. It's not working in your favor. All right. So where the hell was I? Okay. But anyways, love is hard. And if it feels like that, it's not your time. Stop forcing it to happen. Allow it to happen naturally. But you do have to put forth effort. You do have to put forth effort. All right. Ashley, yes, you can have a reading. Just go ahead and post your question, please. We don't do general readings here. Please have a specific question. I'll be more than happy to answer it for you. All right, guys. Again, no general or legal or medical questions. We do not answer those here. If you want a general read, you can go over to mypsychicconnection.com and call one of the psychics on the website. We'll be more than happy to do a general there for you. But we don't do generals here live on the air, because we could be talking about something that we may not feel is a big deal, but to you, you could possibly get embarrassed about something that we may pick up at that time. So that's why we don't do those here. I've seen it. We've had fights on the show between a husband and a wife one time. It was big shenanigans. So we don't do that here no more. At least not on the show. All right. So who do we got next in this beautiful list? We got Lizzie. It says, hi, could you tell me when I'm assuming that's you. Wait, when my husband returning back home to me. Okay, so Lizzie, with your husband returning back home to you, I'm trying to figure out the energy that's circling this right now, because is there no communication? It really feels like there's a lack of communication. I'm not seeing the talking between the two of you, so I'm not quite sure what's going on there at the moment. But I do know that the energy that I'm seeing here is, ouch. Sorry, guys. Do we see him? Yes. I do see him. I do see him returning, but I don't understand why there's no communication. And that worries me, because you guys should have some type of communication. If you do, it's extremely weak, and it's not the kind of communication. Guys, if you're going to donate, please go ahead and put your question in the link, so that way we can get to you as fast as possible. And Ashley, I definitely need that. I definitely need a question from you. We don't do generals here on the show. But I definitely feel like the energy that I saw between the two of you coming back together is an absolute, but something needs to happen with communication. Um, because it just feels, is he like in another country or something? There's a big difference. There's a big distance. And that's what I keep seeing here, but it's something's off about that energy. I'm not sure what it is or what type of reason that would communicately separate. All right. Thank you so much for your question. I do appreciate it. And yes, you will reunite with your husband. So, all right. So, all right, guys, we're going to keep it going. We're halfway through, guys. Don't forget, we've got another show after this one at 11 p.m. with Psychic Rose. And tomorrow night, we've got Destiny K, Divine Love and Light at 7 p.m. And then Psychic Rose, special guest, 10 p.m. Eastern. That is Tuesday night. So, guys, make sure you're checking that out. And then Wednesday at 10 p.m., season finale with all your favorite psychics. All of us will be there having a great time with you guys. So don't miss out on the fun. That is our season finale before our summer people take over the show. All right, let's go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got? All right, we got a 3-minute reading. Whoop, whoop. All right, who do we got? We've got, I hope I'm saying your name right. I'm saying Ashley, but I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly. If I'm not, please forgive me. I'm sometimes terrible with names. All right, will I move states in the next year, or will I stay put where I am with my family? Okay, so she says, yes, that's correct. All right, thank you. All right, just making sure. The thing about the energy that I'm seeing here is I definitely feel like you're going to stay put for just a little bit longer, but opportunity does uproot you to move to another state. I keep seeing Texas. I've seen Texas, Florida, North Carolina. There's like other states on your mind, and you're getting these are like, you know how you see signs, like you see these numbers over and over and over again. You're seeing a lot of things about Texas, a lot of things about Florida, a lot of things about North Carolina. She says, I'm in Australia. Yeah, but the thing is that I'm seeing you leave. The opportunity is not a small opportunity for you. I'm not talking about staying where you're at. There's a big opportunity for you. Now, right now, currently, you are going to stay where you're at. You asked about around about the year, maybe two. I see that. Staying put, not going anywhere. But what I'm telling you is the opportunities are going to arise where I see you leaving completely. And that's why I said I saw Florida, I saw Texas, I saw North Carolina. Even though you're in Australia, that doesn't change the view of what I'm receiving here, because it doesn't feel like Australia is where you'll stay because of the opportunity. So there is a bigger opportunity for you. And honey, with this opportunity comes money, not little money, big money. That's the only reason you would do that. And she put, okay, but this is not something you were looking for. This is something that was brought to your attention, and it's big. And at first you're nervous and you're going to hesitate, and that's to be expected. That's a big move from a country to another country. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is definitely looking good for you. You've got a great future ahead of you. And like I said, the only reason you would take this step is because of the money at hand. There would be no other reason, because I don't see you wanting to leave your family. Sometimes they drive you crazy and you're like, oh my God, I wish I was somewhere else. But that happens. That happens, okay? But in this case, I don't feel like that's something you want to do. I do feel like you are going to be able to move forward. Things are going to get better. You've got great things ahead of you. And like I said, moving the way you're going to move, I definitely see you going in the direction of leaving. And it's not like moving to another state within Australia. This is moving to the United States, America. Like, this is a big opportunity. And everybody's going to tell you They don't want you to take it, but at the same time, they want you to take it because it's a great opportunity. Thank you so much for your question. I do appreciate it. Wow, what a big move. 2 years. 2 years. That's all it takes. 2 years. She says, thank you. You're so welcome. And when you get here, girl, make sure you say hey, because in 2 years, you can be close enough to us over here. All right. So thank you so much for that. I do appreciate it. And guys, let's keep it going. Let's see those beautiful emojis. Thumbs up. Guys, do know that the transits have been a little bit calmer. If you haven't caught the transits in you, check them out. So things have calmed down a little bit. We have been like in total chaos, microwaving, Mercury and throwing the Earth in the freezer, and, Mars and Cancer are getting a divorce. It was messy. I mean, all the emotions. It was a big mess. But guys, it's finally calming down. Mercury's out the microwave. The divorce is final. The Earth heated back up. We're good. We're good. And it's going to stay that way. Look at those beautiful emojis. And so the things are going to stay that way. So I do feel like we've got really calm seas ahead. Now, whatever's happening on June 8th. Now, guys, I haven't looked ahead to see what's happening here. Something happens on June 8th. There's a change, and I can feel it. And Squirrel loves it when my brain does this because I'm seeing things that I shouldn't be seeing in that way, but it's cool that I can. And I'm going to teach her how I do it, just so y'all know. She better get better with numbers and shapes. But yeah, I definitely feel like there's some major changes coming. So I want you guys to enjoy this energy. Take the moment while you got it. Take the moment while you got it. Because when the pressure starts to get added, at least you've taken some time for yourself. And that's definitely something that needs to be put into consideration. All right, let's keep it going, guys. Who do we got next? We got a 6-minute reading. Whoop, whoop. All right, we got Lala here. Lala says, what does my year have in store for me? Anything to prepare for? Also, do you see anything towards a love life for me? Do you feel anything about the name Lance and also Vinny? Lance and Vinny did not get a good feeling. Did not get a good feeling at all. She goes, is there anything I need to prepare for this year? And do you see anything in my love life? What is going on with the connections? And that I have or possibly could have with Lance and also Vinny. Either one of them, someone who I could have a happy, stable life with. I'm tired of not having someone to go through life obstacles with. A little help. Life in general would be nice. Also, if there is time, I am gifted as well. What do I need to do to raise my energy? I've been feeling so drained. And you what? I need more. And you more. Give me more, girl. Finish that sentence for me. All right. So she goes, sorry, I retyped. It's good. Don't you worry. But finish that sentence for me because it cut us after so many words. It cuts us off. So unmotivated, laugh out loud. Got it. All right, laugh my ass off. So the thing about what I'm seeing for you when it comes to love. Okay, so these are two people I feel like when it comes to commitment, they can do it. And they can make a lot of promises. And I'm talking about Vinny and Lance. They could make promises, but my thing is with them is the follow through. Can they follow through? Lance is a flirt. Vinny feels like wouldn't put a label on the relationship. So I don't get that he's even ready or willing for a relationship. He must be getting out of something toxic. Lala, I don't feel like either one of these men are your best choices. Now, I do get that they are your most recent interests, but they are not your best choices. I'm going to tell you that there's, wow. Okay, right off the bat, there's a name, Matt. the name Matt came through. When it comes through, I got to say it out loud like that, because that was a very forceful name. And so the energy that I got with that is Matt. I definitely feel like he's more stable. He's someone who, she said Wilson? No, not Wilson, Matt. So Matthew, somewhere around that name. The thing is that I do feel as though this is a new person. This is not somebody that you're used to. This is not somebody that you've dealt with in the past. I do feel like anybody that you've been in a relationship with, I do see some exes trying to re-enter your life. The answer to that is no. Do not allow that to happen. It is not worth your time. So I definitely feel like things are going to change for you, but you have to put forth. And I know you said that you don't have any energy. So what you need to do is try to start shutting off some of the friendships that you have, because I feel like some of the friendships that you've got going on, they're not looking out for your best interest. They're not looking for you to like, I feel like everybody's dumping everything on you. And from what I'm seeing here, so everybody's talking at you. And she put, okay, they keep talking at you, but no one's listening to you. So you're kind of finding yourself lost. And she put, yes. So I don't want you to keep having to go through that. So you're going to have to put a stop to it. Allow yourself to be able to express too. So you need to find that one friend where you can talk and get yourself up, because even with meditations and things like that, they will be in your life at this point, temporary fixes. You need to be able to upgrade yourself. You need to be able to express. You need to let this out. You need to let it out, because no one's listening to you at this point, but yet you're the one giving out everybody's advice. You're being everyone's shoulder to cry on. You're the one that everybody's dumping their pressures onto, and no one's listening. She goes, anything to prepare for this year, anything exciting or even bad to prepare for. So, and she goes, yes, it's draining. Exactly. So you need to cut that out. So what I am talking to you about this year is about these people that you're going to have to cut out. You're going to have to do it slowly. That doesn't mean you need to hate them or push them away in a negative way, but give yourself a break from them. When it comes down to anything to worry about, or anything that is going on, I really do feel like your life's about to change, and you're going to see these positive things start to happen. But that won't happen until we get into the month of June, like right as we get close to July. So we're looking about the last week of June for things. Your energies are going to amp back up. You're going to be feeling empowered, in charge, because we're so close to getting towards Leo. That's actually going to help you. I do feel as though that right now, yeah, you've got a lot of things to unload and allow yourself, but I'm seeing your finances growing, things getting a little bit better. I don't see anything that happens that takes away from what you've got going on. Alala says, I lost my love June 20th and I miss him. And I understand that. And certain dates can always be hard. And that's probably why the last week of June, I felt like you were coming back. So you weren't going to be sad anymore. You were rising up rather than lowering yourself. So, honey, hang in there. Life's changing for you, and it's changing quickly. So prepare yourself for positive things. Don't think of negatives. You draw, and this is a collective message. You guys should put, thank you, Ryan. You're so welcome, sweetheart. But the thing is when we think negatively, and we bring all these negative energies and these negative vibes, or we're constantly worried, you're always going to find yourself in those positions. Why? Because the one negative thing that you're thinking about, what are you doing? You're manifesting the negative energy. We manifest all types of things. So we need to start manifesting those positive things instead of those negative things all the time. Because if you constantly think negatively, you're always going to have negative things coming. It's always going to come with baggage. It's never going to be easy. So think positively. I'm going to do this. I'm going to take care of this. I'm going to rock it. I got this. I got that. I'm going to make the money that I need here. I'm going to get the job that I want over here. I'm going to be able to build this house. I'm going to be able to buy this car. I'm going to be able to go see my friends. I'm going to go buy this for my mom. All these things. You want to build the positives up. Yes. Does a shoe fall every once in a while? Yes. Can you pick yourself back up and walk again? Yes. Don't let little things, sometimes big things happen, but don't let little things destroy your entire life, because these little anthills that you can step over become mountains because you allow the stress to trip you up and bring you down. So it's hard, guys. I know it's hard. That's a collective message, guys. Don't allow yourself to bring in negativity. Don't think about these negative thoughts. Allow yourself to think about the positive thoughts and to move yourself forward. All right. So let's go ahead and take our next watching the replay. Thank you, Ryan. You are so welcome. All right. All right, guys. Well, let's keep it going. Let's go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got? No, take that one down. All right, we've got a mini reading. Whoop, whoop. All right. All right, guys, hang on one second. There we go. All right, we got a mini read with Amy. Amy says, hello, was wondering if there's a love offer coming my way, and if you know initials, would love that. Will this be my forever love, and when should I expect this to happen? Anything I need to do to ensure I don't miss out on any love opportunities? And this oh gosh, get away from the twin flame relationship. No, guys, let me explain something here about twin flame relationship. Twin flame relationship is a toxic relationship. It is terrible. It is not good. Nobody wants to be in a twin flame relationship. You want to be in a soulmate connection. That's what you want. You want someone that's going to meet you eye to eye, not someone where you're here and this person's here and you guys are fighting and working so hard to try to get to that. You don't want that, Amy. You want a soul relationship. You want someone who's going to see you eye to eye. You want to find a match. You don't want to find somebody you have to work so damn hard for. You want somebody that's a little bit better than that. You want somebody who's equal to you, that will respect you, and you give them the respect, and that equal love shared. Now, I love you this week, but I'm not sure for that. She says, I already have been for over a year and a half. Yeah, but that relationship is toxic. That's a toxic relationship. That's not the relationship you need to be in. I'm sorry to say it, but that wasn't a good scenario for you. That's why you're still continuously looking for love. That's why you want to know if there's somebody else coming up for you, because you already been through that. It's not something you want. And clearly, as you know, you're looking for love now again. When it comes to finding someone new, I did get the letter D that comes along with that, but it doesn't look like you're going to find this person until we get into at least August is what it's looking like. So we got summer love happening for you. I definitely feel like things are going to come together. But there's a lot of change going on, a lot of disconnect. I do feel like you're going to disconnect yourself from the things that are currently going on. So I feel like even friendships are changing. She goes, my intentions tell me he is coming with an offer. Intuition. Okay, sorry. I keep saying intentions. His name is Derek. Oh, yeah, I picked Derek up. I said D. That was the initial I got. Yeah. Let me look. Because Derek's not good for you, honey. She says, told you. Told me what, honey? I'm the one that came up with the information there. Didn't tell me nothing. I was already seeing it. The thing about your situation is that relationship with him is definitely it's toxic. It's not good. It's not a good situation. So Amy, don't put yourself in that situation. there is somebody else with the letter D. Derek's not the one, because this one, she says, I'm texting. Sorry, I was texting my CNA. Okay, it's all good. But what you're doing right now is you're going to separate yourself from Derek. There is another D name coming through, David, Don, something like that, coming through. It is not Derek, because the energies are two separate, totally different people. And this gentleman is well-to-do, so basically he makes good money. I do feel like he is looking for someone that's going to respect him. He is a romantic. He's a softie in that way. He loves to do the little things that make you smile, because that makes him happy. This is a really great guy, Amy. Yes, kick Derek to the curb. Please cut off that energy. It is not serving you well. And there are some friends that you guys have that are connected or something to that nature. If he knows somebody, disconnect yourself from them. Distance yourself from them right now, just for a little while. You don't need any type of Derek energy coming at you at all. JR had come back this week too. Anything there? No. It's saying everybody from your past, leave them there. Do not date anyone from your past. As this new person, I have blocked Derek. Okay, great. But he's going to try to communicate to you through friends. Don't talk to them about it. Say, hey, listen, I'm not here to talk about Derek or anything to do with Derek. I don't want anything to do with him, and leave it at that. Just make sure you're keeping that wall up, because Derek is not healthy for you. He's actually tore you down. There's a lot of emotional damage here when it comes to Derek. Derek has made you feel certain ways that you never thought you were going to feel before, but now you do. And so now you've got to shake that. She says, I caught him at the bar with a girl half his age, so he lied to me about, oh yeah, he is all about him. He is 100% all about him, and that's not good. So just like I said, keep yourself distanced, because he thought he had a sure thing with you, but now you've caught him in his bullshit and you're letting him go. But there is another D name coming through for you, and I want you to be prepared for that. But you've got to cut out all the X's, allow yourself to be open, start communicating, get yourself back out there. You really do have to open yourself up, because right now I do feel like, yes, you want it, but you're also shut off from love as well. So you're not being your normal self. You're not being open and free. You're more closed off and protective of yourself. And I get that from everything that you've been through with Derek. It's completely understandable because of the emotional damage that's happening there. He is freaking out that I caught him, and I'm trying to heal from it. Absolutely, sweetheart. You put up with a lot. You're a beautiful lady. You're a beautiful woman. Don't allow Derek to tear you down. Don't allow it, because you deserve better than that. And with this gentleman with the name D, that's not Derek. I want to tell you right now, he's going to treat you like gold. But if Derek's still around, he will ruin that for you. Because Derek will make empty promises he won't be able to keep. Maybe feel like I'm not worthy of love. You are worthy of love. But what he was serving, honey, wasn't love. It was bullshit. It was totally different. Just because the grass was greener over there. You know how they made that grass so green? With shit. And he's full of it. So, don't put yourself in that position, okay? Don't put yourself in that position. It's not something that you need. It's toxic. It's unfair. So I want you to breathe, understand that love is coming your way. We're looking at August when it does, but you've got to cut between now and August. You got to cut out that energy. It's not healthy for you, okay? But yes, new love does come your way. But from what I can tell, right now is the time for you between this. Basically, we're in June. So you got 2 months to cut out all the X's and get everybody out. She goes, when will I meet this guy, D, and where? I'm not getting in a place at this point. So we would probably need to see if you're actually going to put forth the energy to start cutting out the X's so you can be open to new people. But this does look like a in-person meet. This is definitely an in-person meet, so it's not an online connection either. I'm glad that people are actually starting to go back out and physically meet people. This is great. That's the second time I've been able to say this is not an online situation. So great for you, Amy, but you definitely need to get yourself back out there, even if it's going to coffee, going to lunches, maybe go out there and shaking your booty a little bit. Get out there and do something for you. You need to break free of the grasp that Derek still technically holds over your heart because you're hurting. And that hurt is keeping you from accepting and being in a relationship that's healthy. It's keeping you down. So we need to break that and get yourself back out there and allow yourself. She goes, it just hurts. I met Derek right after my fiance AJ died. I'm so sorry. And, you know, Derek took advantage of the fact that you were vulnerable. He knew what he was doing. And he thought he could get away with it until he got caught. Not so much. But, honey, I'm going to tell you this right now. You are definitely going to find love again, but you do have to break the ties with Derek. You have to break the ties with any ex that you have because these are not healthy relationships and they will block you from meeting or allowing yourself to find true love. That's why you find yourself in the same circle. Does he regret hurting me at all? Yes, he does, believe it or not. But even though there is that regret there, he does not change. He doesn't change. All right, Amy, thank you so much for that. I do appreciate it. And we are running out of time here. We got just a couple minutes here. Guys, our winner tonight is Cindy. And Amy says, thank you. You are so welcome, sweetheart. Anytime, come back and see me. We'll work on that together. Cindy is our winner tonight. I do appreciate you, Cindy. All right, Cindy, I'm shaking you up here with some cards. We're going to get through this, and then I have to jet because I got to be on the next show. All right, guys. Cindy, you got purification. It's a time for you for change. You're allowing negativities to kind of slip away and allowing that pure, exciting wave of good energy to come through. This is a great sign. This will always lead you to the right direction. Perfect. Protection. Protection being a part of your purity. So by allowing yourself to bring in those beautiful thoughts and those beautiful energies, hang on, those beautiful thoughts, those beautiful energies, I definitely want you to know that this will help you protect yourself. So no more negatives are going to come at you. By doing that, you'll do it with grace. This energy is absolutely beautiful. So not only do you get purification, you're getting protection, and you're doing it with grace. People are going to start seeing that in you. They're going to see that positive energy. They're going to see all those beautiful things that you have to offer. And it's about damn time they see it because, you know, they know it, but no one ever says it. But someone's about to start saying it, and that's going to be a repeating pattern. You're going to hear it quite often. So get ready to accept some beautiful compliments because you have a hard time with compliments, Cindy. You get bashful and embarrassed. Don't do that. All right, guys, this has been a beautiful show. Thank you so much for being here. Guys, if you didn't get a read here, hop on over to our next show, Psychic Rose. She's on now. Guys, go check her out. All right, hang on. I don't know what's going on here. Go check her out. Guys, we'll see you on the next show. Have a great night and happy Memorial Day.